How's it going, guys? ULSTER GAMER here, the one and only. How's it going? What's the crack? Alright, guys, we're back on the KWAM gaming server for another exciting build in Minecraft. Now, I did actually do a recording of this when I actually recorded the video, but for some reason my sound was breaking up and it was just going crazy. So, here we are. I'm going to basically add my speech to the video. So, yes. So what we're going to do, basically I went out and found an island to build on. So we're not going to be working on the castle, we're not going to be doing anything else, this is purely my build. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll build a house over there, but I think I may show you around, and this is the reason why I thought I chose this island. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty big island, so there's loads of places to build on it. I've already got loads of ideas for it. I'm actually working on something at the moment. But you're gonna have to wait for the next episode to see what that is. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty big island, loads of places to build on. It's quite class, I really do like it. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm going to show you why I actually like this, and it's to do with that hole there. I think I need to run around to the other side to find the actual entrance to it, which basically drew me to it. I'm pretty sure it's just around this corner, right around here. So yeah, I mean, look at the possibility of building something over there. It's just here what I seen, and I'm going to be building something in it, probably with a minecart. So I'll just dive down here. As you can see, the light coming through that hole it falls perfectly into this wee cavern. I'm going to open this bit up as well, so you can get water, like a wee ship or whatnot. You know, I put like a wee dock or something in here. But yes, the light coming from that hole is absolutely fantastic, and I will put something there, probably like a statue or something. And if you see those lights down there, they're actually glowstone that I put down. Just so I could see how far the bottom was. Now, I believe I just put myself into creative mode here. There you go. Just to fly it down, and so you can actually see the glowstone I put down. Just so I knew where the bottom was. Again, I might even put a base under here, you know, go underwater with it. Quite cool. But anyway, we'll just fly back up here. Come on the top. So yeah, there's wee Enderman over there as well, just hanging out. Get a job, you numpty. So yeah, we'll fly back up here, and I'll show you what I'm actually in the middle of doing. So, this you've probably seen in a previous episode of my single player. I built a wee house, or a shack, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to do another one and show you exactly what I think is really quite a good starter build. It's quite resource friendly. You can do it in survival, no problem. Obviously, because I'm creative, I'll add everything that I can into it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So pretty much you can use anything you want. I'm going to use jungle wood for the bottom part of it. More things you do. Like I said, I've already added in this. I'm pretty sure this is 15 in length on all sides. So it's obviously, like I said, 7 on that side, 7 on that side. Add the middle block. So it's pretty much a circle, as you can see. I'm going to put the jungle wood down. So I'm going to put the door here. So I'm just going to leave a gap, as you can see there. And I'll go right around. Now, I'm going to speed this bit up for you, because you can kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. So I'll be right back in a second. And we're back again, guys. So as you see, that's pretty much it for this wood, for the jungle wood. Now, like I said, it has like a border to the front, so I don't need that. Okay. All right. So next one, I'm going to use spruce wood for the actual wall itself. Make sure about, I think it's like 2 high, so it's 3 high, and then obviously I'm gonna put slabs on top of that, get rid of that grass. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the door in, and like I said, it's gonna be about 2 high, so there we are, and obviously the top, so you got your entrance in there. I'm just gonna surround this, right around 2 high all the way around it. When you get to this bit, leave 3 gap basically. The reason why I'm gonna put glass in there, so you do that on all sides. That's basically there, you know, and it will look cool when you've actually done. So I'll just get the second layer, get this bit finished, and get the second layer added, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, guys. So welcome back again. As you can see, like I said, 2 high. And what I usually do here is going to add some slabs up. I'm just going to fix this bit though. Put my down there. Fix that. I'm just going to actually add a door here. So I'm going to show you something, which I actually later found that to be a bit of a problem, but I'll get you to that. Now, if you're not going to use anything like pressure plates or buttons for doors, then you can go ahead and do this. If you use pressure plates and doors, then it won't really work. But anyway, so usually when you put a door down, you will look at a door kind of like that there, and then stick a actual door down, actually facing the door. But if you stand like that, like I said, stand like that, you put the door down, and that's pretty much the door closed. Now if you stand like this, there we are. When you put that door down, well, that door will be put down as closed, even though it is clearly open. So when you do this, it's pretty much, that's it closed, but the game sees it as open, so you won't get the zombies basically trying to break down the door, because obviously there's a skeleton in there. But yeah, so zombies will see that door is open and will never try and break it down. Again, like I said, if you try and use buttons or pressure plates, that won't work, but I'll show you. I'll do that later, and you can kind of get the idea of what happened. But yeah, I'm just going to pop the glass into each of these. You can go ahead and do 3. But like I said, I mean, this is entirely up to you. If you rather do something different, then by all means, you know, it's your build. But this is how I do it. This is how I do it. So I'm just going to pop these 3 into here, and an extra 3. Now, what we do next is we're going to get some slabs and basically slab the top of that. Now, I can't remember what I was doing at this point. Talking about something. Pretty sure I was talking about the circle. I don't know how to do circle, but I can't remember. Again, this is the problem when you have to redub your voiceover song. I can't remember exactly what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I was rambling, to be honest with you. Talking about something, you know. But I have no idea what I was talking. Pretty sure I was talking about the circles. There you go, that's a circle. Right, so if I'm correct, oh, got a salesman at the door. No, don't want to buy anything, pal. Go away. Anyway, get on with it. Go on. We're talking about the dark or something. Anyway, so get some slabs. Slabs not spelled with an N, mate. And we're gonna get some, I think, spruce wood. And actually, it looks different from the actual what I use for the walls, which is quite cool. So yeah, like I said, what you do is just basically slab the top of that, and if you come out one, I think leave. I get that. We'll slab this the top of it, and I'll be right back. What? Okay, yeah, you can swim. That's fine. I'm in the middle of doing something, so you're gonna have to wait. Get in your room. Then behave. I'm trying to do something. You can wait, okay? You dare growl at me, boy. And we're back, guys. So, next bit to do, I usually find when you're doing a roof, if you get like an overhang, it just adds to the effect. So again, you just come out one, and you go all the way around it as like that. It's pretty much as simple as that. So you go all the way around. Again, I'll speed this up so I'm not boring you with the details. Right. Alright, that's us back. We've got even more salesmen. I do not want to buy anything, pal. Right, so yes. God, look, they're all over the place. Go away. Look at me. So, next part to do when you're doing a roof, I find, is get rid of these salesmen, because I do might not, and I want them to come in. Right. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So the next thing you want to do when you're doing the roof, is if you put a wee block down there and add the block on top of that, or the slab, you come out and just get rid of the first one that you've done, and then add it. So it gives it that kind of like a step effect, and it just that adds to the actual look of it. And again, you just go right around it. Again, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, so I'll speed this bit up for you. Alright, that's us back again. So we're gonna get rid of this. So like as you can see, I went basically 2 in because obviously with the bit at the corners we went 2 in as well. So next bit to do is just add a block, basically a full block there, and then get rid of that wee bit, and then again you just come in. As you can see there, that's why I got rid of that bottom bit, because it just adds to the details. The build, when you're doing these builds, you don't want it looking too plain. Spiders under the rafters there. Burn! They're all burning. So yeah. So like I was saying, when you're doing these builds, you want the details, the little details that make the builds. I believe that anyway. If you like plain and boring, by all means, you do plain and boring. But I like to add little things to just to bring it to life. But anyway, so we'll go around and we'll do this. Again, if you come into, because like I said, I'll be doing like a level 2 wide and then another level 2 wide, and I think that's pretty much the way I go ahead and do these things. I'll just add this and that and go around, pop these in like so. Okay. And we just go ahead and add our glass. Now you'll notice that the glass is coming up like a wee bit of a step there, but again, if that's the way I prefer it. I think again it adds to the details, you know. So I'll go ahead and get these put in, and I'll bring it right back, guys. Just before I actually do that, I was thinking, that's pretty much what's going to look like if you put the slabs double it, if you want that to be like level. But I don't know, I just don't like the way that looks, so this is the way I do. Anyway, I was going to speed this up, but I don't see any point in it now. So you get this here. Now again, you can cover this fully in glass, but what I like to do is get a bit of stone. Let me see if I can find it here. I need chiseled stone. I can never find it through just looking. I don't know why I do. Let's go search it. Stone. And again, like I say, I'm going to use chiseled stone for that. The reason being, you'll actually see. I'm going to keep it a bit of a secret. Go get myself a furnace. Now you probably already know what I'm going to do. If you don't, then it'll be nice wee tip for you, because I found this out on the internet myself, and when I was watching YouTube videos, and I liked it, and I thought it was quite a cool wee show, to be honest with you. Add that wee bit of detail to it. So we're going to put our chisel stone just into there, and then we're going to get our wall and pop that on top. Now the reason why I chose chisel stone, because as you can see, the squares that are on the stone bit fits perfectly with that wall. So yeah, that looks quite cool. Now we'll just jump down and I'll show you why I've done that. Again, people might know why I've done that. Look, I don't want to buy your vacuums or your life insurance. Disappear. You two, go. Get. Bloody spiders. You two, mister. Frick off. Frick off. Close the door behind me. Right, so, the reason why I've done that is if I get my furnace and I face it towards the door, which I like to do. You can see it. Still trying to get in. And I take away these. And what I usually do is pop furnaces into those as well. Like so. And that way you've got 5 furnaces. And then in between them, I like to put my my crafting tables, which I actually have in my hotbar there, as you can see, but I can't see it for some reason. So I go to grab another one, and I spot it as I put it in. Oh, there it is there. Never mind. So yeah, so put the furnace in. Even though you only need one, I like the design it makes, because I think it looks quite cool. Just make sure you don't point towards a furnace without being in sneak mode. So yeah, you put that in, and then obviously this here comes to the chimney, and it kind of resembles like a wood burning stove with a chimney, you know. And I think that looks class. I think it just adds to the whole dynamic. So then you've got this centerpiece in a circular room, you know, which I like. I think it looks quite cool. Got a hole there, I've just noticed. Get this put in. Slab. Need a slab. Go. All right. So, that's it pretty much, guys. So what I'm gonna do, go away, move, burn. Anyway, so yes, spiders up in there as well. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get the exterior and the interior decorated. It'll pretty much have everything you're going to need in the build itself. You're going to have your bed, I'll take you through it when I've got it all done. So I'm going to pop chest down here, and then I'll bring you right back when I've got the whole place basically finished, and I'll show you what this can actually be like. I'll bring you right back, guys. Alright guys, and we're back. So as you can see from what I've done, I've actually left a big gap there, but I'll go through it in a second. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got pictures all around the place just for a bit of decoration, as well as the suits of armor next to the door. We have the chests on either side of the door as well, just to add again for decoration and things. We've got some wood over there with plants on it, some leaves just to add, give it a bit of greenery, and we've also got flowers and plants and all that. But as you can see, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a bit of a carpet. So I'll just take a wee walk around before we do that. So we've got our ender chest with our enchanting table, and underneath there we've actually got more bookshelves, because obviously, you know, more bookshelves what there are around that. We've got a music thing for music. We'll go around. We've got your anvil, your potion brewing stand. Like I say, you got pretty much everything you could need in this build to do what you're gonna need it to do. You know, so it's quite good that way. And obviously you got your bed for this reason. So yeah, I mean, it turns out pretty cool. You got your lighting, so you don't have anything to worry about in regards to, you know, being too dark. You're not gonna have mobs spawning in here, which is quite good, and your armor and all that banter. So, and obviously, like I said, you've got your chest, and I think that's about. Let me see if I can count them. So it's 3, 6, which is 12. I think it's around about 30 odd chests there anyway. But so we're gonna get this carpet put in. We'll finish our carpet. So we're gonna need our black carpet and a sign. Now most of you might be thinking, I know exactly what he's gonna do, and if you do, fantastic. You know, go ahead and do it. If you don't, this is quite cool because I actually watched YouTube channels and I found this out myself. I thought, you know, that was actually really cool. I like that wee tip. So this is what I'm gonna do. So you go put your signs down whatever way you want. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'll just pop that facing that way. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna speed this up, guys, so you're not having to watch this boring bit. Again, just like I said, it depends on how you do it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. Alright, and we're back again. So as you can see, this is how I'm doing it. So if you get your black carpet and you stick it on, make sure you go into sneak mode first, otherwise you won't be able to do it. And as you can see, is that the top of the signs actually stick out, and just add this nice wee pattern to the actual carpet. And you know, it doesn't make it, it's not so bland. You know, you got the red with the black. But now you've got the red with the black and the stripes going through it, which I think just adds to the whole look effect. And like obviously, the carpet makes it able to walk over, as you can see, which is quite cool. And there you go, guys. That's pretty much the build. Now, again, you can add on to this, which is what I will be doing. Because I was like, as you can probably tell, this is my island, so I want to make my island a lot more special. So I will be doing something different to this, which you'll see in later episodes. But for now, guys, that's pretty much the inside of it done. Now I'm just going to take you to the outside and show you this. Before I do, actually, I'm going to pop in some... I don't even know what I'm talking about here, guys. So I'm going to hopefully skip to... No. I'm going to skip to the part where I'm talking about the... Maybe he's going to do it now. What are we looking for here, bud? Where are we going? What am I looking for? An item frame? Okay. Oh, yes, this is something else I forgot I meant to mention. If you get an item frame, you can pop it above the door. Now, it depends on how you do it. I know on the Xbox, when you put one of those down with a map on, the map's basically pretty much the whole map. Whereas on the PC version, when you start off with a map, it's like a section of the map, which you can make smaller, but I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, you can do that, but I think I end up putting a pickaxe on it. But anyway, yes, so this is the problem I was having with the as you can see, that door being put on that way with that slab with a pressure plate, because the door has already been read as open when it's closed. If that makes any sense, when you go to the pressure plate, it just opens it or closes it, sorry, so it'll always go back to close. So when you're using pressure plates or buttons, you have to put the door down like I am about to. Cannot find a door for this thing, tell me. No, I'd save a lot of time if I just did that in the first place, you know. D-O-O-R. There you go. There we go. Yeah, so make sure you always put your door like that if you're going to use plates and buttons and all that. Well, I think I'm just going to pop. There you go. Closes, that way you can just run straight through it. Like, there you go. And like I said, I'll put a button on. Usually I would put another pressure plate on the outside, but I'm just going to pop a button onto that. There you go. So when I come in, pop that, push that, and walk right in. Excellent. I made it out of wood, so it kind of blends with the actual wall. Alright, so that's what I was on about there with the map. You're only getting a section of the map, which is alright. It's not my island, you know. And if I want my island, I want my actual island. You know, eventually I'll get that sorted out, so that's not a problem. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll skip to the part where we've actually got the outside of it done, and I'll give a wee run through that. Be right back. Alright guys, so I'm just about to finish up with the outside of it. As you can see, what I've done is I've put basically some fences on the bottom of it and on the top. But I think it just adds to it makes it not so bland, and it gives it that extra bit of barrier. And place to put our torches at night. And as you can see, I basically put the wood right up, which just basically separates the windows from the actual build itself. Pop them right there as well, so it separates all the torches as well, and our door. And I'll also put gravel. Again, you can use whatever you want. Depends on how you make it. I mean, you can make it out of stone, you can do whatever you want, you know, it's entirely up to you. It's preference, really. But this is how I like to do it, and like I said, it's big enough to house everything you're possibly going to ever need for it. So that's what you need, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Again, I'm sorry, I tried to have the voice when I actually did it, so it's a bit more linear. But I'm having to redub it, and it's quite hard to remember exactly what you did, what you said at the time. But yes, anyway, guys, like I was saying, that's it for this build, this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to be building something a little bit different. Again, when I actually started recording it, my mic wasn't working, so nightmare. But hopefully I'm going to get this sorted, because I haven't actually finished it yet. It's taken me a couple of days to do it, because it is quite a big build, and you know, I don't have all the time in the world, because also I've got a 4-year-old, so it's harder for me to run around, do everything right there and then, you know, so it's a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, yeah, so you'll see that in the next episode, guys, and I hope you enjoy it. But again, if you like this episode, don't forget to hit that like button and give us a sub and share as you see fit. But until next time, guys, keep your lit. See ya!